everybody. I'm at York Station, facing the Railway Museum. Class 082 passing. What you might see at York State Railway Museum, which I didn't know it was here, is what's that called? One of the Back-Up Britain class. I think that's an 08 shunter they got behind the support carriage. So mate, kind of I think I'm end of platform 4 and 3. If I'm understanding platform, so there's because the entrance to the museum is up that road there now. So you're walking all the way around. So if you can walk, you can come down them stairs there and towards the museum. There's a zoomer coming in. Yeah, I've already come around to look York, but I was surprised to see that in Steam. I think it's I think they're 2 class 195, so I'm not sure with that being closer, but I think if I remember rightly, I think if you're doing it from steaming getting one of these up from cold, you're looking at about 6 to 8 hours, I think, just from cold. But if it's been warmed the day before, just that look of less. But they're just prepping it all up, oiling. I think they're back due to put coal in the tenders soon. Yeah, driving one of them on the preserve lines is all volunteers. With some odd pay staff, but actually ride it on the main line, it has to be improved by the railway, and it's got to go through every test and every individual. because they have their own railway have their own boiler inspectors who like can, and it's I've got to have some modern up to date equipment and all that for the signaling and all that. Because there's 3 classes of that shape: Backup Britain, West County, and Merchant Navy. From the southern route. I'll show you down this line. This is way to Scarborough. Because there's a bridge just the side of it. We can just put people walking. That's a new addition. Yeah, because I was expecting the steam engine getting warmed up and ready for. Yeah, that's. I'll give you a rough idea where we are. That building there is at the original, well, the building that they replaced is on the outside of the where the steam engines used to be stabled, and it has got a turntable inside. This bit of extension, this over here, where they used to have the diesels coming in, like your class 20s, 47s, and the building you can just barely make out in between. It looks like I'm playing between the two. It's the former goods yard building. That slowly came in decline due to the road haulage. Yeah, because I forgot me. I do apologise if it's in a checking, because I forgot the gimbal because I didn't even realise the. In just over that way, there's like the former sidings as well. No tracks. And the zoomer coming in. So like where that zoomer is coming from. You go to Edinburgh, towards Edinburgh, Scotland, like Newcastle, Durham. So that the LNER, yeah. Yeah, so I can't see your comments because I've got it on Prism. Yeah, that's 801 class. The problems what they had with him for the start walking going around here was they had to work out all the kinks. It was that electric was because it runs on electric and diesel power. Give them all a look at that. I'll give you a bit of a quick tour of the station. There used to be 13 platforms on this station. Because the platform 13 used to be where that train's just pulling in now, if you can make out the I'll show you on there. They've started going in zones now on most of the stations because everybody was confused. The Azuma 8, 01, 102. And 81, 109. Yeah, I was saying that with the Azumas, they had to work out all the kinks out of them, and it was like when it turned to come off the electrics and using the diesel engine, it was causing like a magnet type effect and buggering all the signals up around Newcastle way on. So it took them a bit to work this signal, with working everything out. This used to be like the there used to be carriage works. I'm only guessing it was over there. But this was like a diamonds area. Any trains that were coming from Scarborough, instead of coming into York, came round along there and out that way.
Service to Burley Park via Harrogate, Hooligan, Poppleton, Hamilton, Cattle, Knaresborough, Starbeck, Harrogate, Hornby Park.
Yeah, I think there's a train spotter there as well. I'm not sure.
Portsmouth, Headingley, and Burley Park. This train has 3 coaches. Penalty fare apply on this one. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train. The train at platform 10 is the 0939 Transpennine Express service to Redcar Central via Middlesbrough, Cornwall, Thirsk, Northampton, Yard, Eaglescliffe, Thornaby, Middlesbrough and Redcar Central. This train has 6 coaches. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Thirsk, you will need to travel in the front 5 coaches of the train. If you are travelling to Yarm, Eaglescliffe or Redcar Central, you will need to travel in the front 4 coaches of the train. Platform 10 for the 0939 Transpennine Express service to Redcar Central.
This is cross country, and it's in its new colours now. Not all of them's got it yet, because that's a class 22 030 and 22 I think that's 008. I'm not sure whether it's been this different. Now you can see the difference now between the old new livery and the old livery of the that's 220 old 26. So you can definitely tell the difference between the new and the old livery.
One is the 0941 Northern service to Bridlington via Hull. Call it Church Fenton, Sherburn.
So they all are going in.
Selby,
So they all them classes are going in that, not straight away, but they do them in batches to get them all in the new livery and give them a good overall. Seagull, you might make it a pigeon in. Yeah, I stand here so you can. Yeah, that's the old goods area, goods shed. That'll be like the way house. You can just barely make out with all the you got to think of horse and carts, and then when the old trucks would have started replacing coming in and out, they get weighed coming in and they get weighed going out.
Will be the 0949 Transpennine Express service to Manchester, Victoria. Calling it Leeds, Dewsbury, Huddersfield and Manchester, Victoria. This train has 3 coaches. First class accommodation is at the rear of the train.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
I think these are for the signalling services that, so they can get the attention of the signallers, and so these trains car for stopping. That's more for indication for the train crew and all that. These, I forgot what I think the GSMR is the length of how many longer trains. There's 2 Transpennine going out. Try the cart surface beyond one of the Transpennines.
Platform 5A from the 0942 cross country service to Penzance. Calling it Leeds, Wakefield Westgate, Sheffield, Chesterfield, Derby, Birmingham New Street, Cheltenham Spa, Bristol Parkway, Bristol Temple Meads, Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St Davids, Newton Abbot, Totnes, Plymouth, Listar.
Another cross country train in its oldish colours. That's 22. That's 20. That's 220 019. There's Manchester Civic, sorry, coming in 185. Platform, this is platform 2. Platform 1's over end, and 3 and 4 same the same side. Platform. So what? I'm gonna have to wait on. This is a bit of a parking spare area where the bike racks are. See a train going out. I think that's a class 170 going out. I'm not sure if it's class 170 or class 195. 170 class. I keep like this because I'm not sure car number plates. Yeah, this is not quite. This is for the permanent train station. This is the second train station for York. Because the original one is somewhere over that way. So I might do a video on that from one. I'm not doing it today. It's just like a bit of a flying visit for York. I'm just, with it being a bank holiday Monday here, Easter Monday here in the UK. Yeah, sure. What's some of the bit of the platforms were like used for there were some trucks coming in like with laundry on it. As you can see there, it's what we call chairs where the track used to fit it. As you can see there, this is all before it came concrete sleepers, or American call them ties. So we've got the old wooden ones here. As you can see, what signals. The Y means you're in the York area for here. If you put like York Live in, you get to see the trains coming out in and out of the south end. And there's a class 47 at the end. They get a signal just from the guard, platform staff. The doors is good, never whistle blow. or like a paggle. Yeah, he give 2 signals to the driver, and the driver will reply to that. Now what this way, so you got a rough idea on one of the exiting on there. So you've got Royal Mail here. I'll just go there. Right. You can follow that path down and you pass a Royal Mail to get into York. So I'm just going to have a look at the other. Well, I'm actually moving. Well, if you can make it out, get the camera just right. They're moving the so they're just going to get already on. Right at the track side now. It's get the camera just right. This is the newest bit of the bridge now. I'll show you it. You've got fish light, huge account, sleepers, set points. And you can under the railway line here. I think this is the River Ouse. You can just make out York Minster from here. So you can either go past the front, coming that back to York, into York, and you come over that bridge, and if you stand there you can see the railway line. So I'm just going to give you a rough idea some of the directions so you can get in and out of this station. But it is always nice when you get a train coming past. I'm going to end the live stream here. Thank you for watching.